can't move on until I get this one done. Ah, so I gotta get this one done. I have to do this live just so that I can move on. Okay, first of all, let me say this. And I finally can say it one and one time only that uh Ace is he's what do you call it? He's what do you call it? Not healed. What is he? He is oh, he's consecrated. Yeah, he's consecrated. Meaning that he is absolutely healed. He's in a he's in a healing place, healed, consecrated, things like that. He's in a good place, and I think he always will be. I did not pick up anything off about his vibrations. What? This felt so light. Okay, no, I healed it up. I'm like, why did it feel so lighter than usual? Mm, mm, mm. So, yeah, uh, TD Jakes is consecrated. I felt, in my humblest opinion, I felt that he's in a very good place, and he will continue to be. He's in a very good place. He will continue to be in a good place. He's got, he's what do you call it? Healed. He's TD Jakes is his body is consecrated. I seen this months ago. I felt like he was just in a very good place and that nothing was gonna like go wrong with, like, I didn't feel like what's being discussed concerning him is, I never felt it was gonna hold up. By the way, I'm not when I just have my microphone plugged in, because I'm actually through my phone and not through my software, by the way. But I love my microphone. And I can't wait till I can utilize it. And I will be able to on the upcoming lives. I also have already started prepping for the thumbnails for the next stories, but I needed to like get this one kind of like behind me. I had to get this one done. So I'm here to say that I'm finally, I know I like people been like, when are you gonna like tell the story? Tell the story already. Yes. TD Jakes, Bishop TD Jakes' body is consecrated. Basically how I found out. Okay, so when I was hearing this, I was saying, let me travel. So I set my you know how we can send our mind forward, and I saw the back of him, and I'm like, everything there's because I can. Okay, so I have this ability. People always call me and ask, is my so and so cheating? Is my side piece cheating on me? So I do my little thing. It's different from remote viewing. It's not the same. It's like I send my mind forward, and I can, like, it's like the aura is intimate. It branches out, and then the energy guides me to other vibrations. I'll just keep it simple. And so I did that with TDJ, and I said, I don't see where anything. It's like, yeah, his body's consecrated. I said, oh, that's a good one. So I said, his body, TDJ's body is consecrated. And then I heard, but really what got me, what made it clear cognizant, was when the spirit said, oh yeah, and by the way, he doesn't go to court unless he takes himself to court. I had this. I mean, check the date. I had this up there a long time ago. Like when? Okay, I can actually go find out. When did I have? When did I post this? It was a long time ago when I said I was gonna do this one. Like probably like last month. It was a long time ago. Hold on.
Hold on, hold
I,
on,
wait,
hold on.
I probably could check. Hold on. What did I say? When was this live? Uh, I don't know if it would be maybe in edits. We'll have like the time. When did I say we're gonna go live? Let me see. I know it'll be on the phone. When did I have this set up to go? I I don't see. Well, anyway, it was a long time ago. Weeks. I'm telling you, weeks. Yeah, it's not. I'm not seeing it. Okay, details. Let me see. Would be here? Anyway, you all know how long it was a long time. Hmm. A long time ago when I said I was going to do this one. Well, anyway, I'm here. Oh, December 3rd. Here it is, scheduled for December 3rd. This was December 3rd, everybody. December 3rd. I was supposed to go live at 3 a.m. So, okay, you get it. So that's when I said this about the prediction. And oh, if it came true, if I'm saying it came true on the 3rd, that means I said it earlier than that. So it'd been more like November. Anyway, yeah, and so now, yeah, now he's like moving mountains in his own way. So, and oh, trust me, being that I am what you call an expert psychic. I'm a master psychic, but no, 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 no. I'm an expert professional psychic. So I know not to, I am not going to be picking fights with a billionaire. Oh no. No, 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 no. Not with a billionaire right now at the moment who has something to prove. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, my foresight is impeccable. No, anyway, I would not ever. Um, and the only reason why I became interested is because I love, I fell in love the way that TD Jakes tells, like the way he story tells. I love when he story tells. Yeah, it's like he does spoken word. It's like very poetic. And I remember, I used to remember trying to write like that. I like all my writings. I would try to write just like that. I published writings. Like I published poetry that like actually was featured in poetry books. So when I heard him speak, that was like that's the first how I was introduced. I was like, wow, he's amazing. And then I went on this binge just to hear the way that he talks. I wasn't like I like say it's like he like preaching. Okay, bro. As long as he's speaking in eloquence, I don't care what he said. I was just charmed by that. So yeah, so this is of course my bias on with that is like I absolutely believe that he's 1,000%. Just as the spirits say, they tell me that his body is consecrated and that I know he's still got to go through the process because you know, but I stand by it. Even though it hasn't come out all the way. But I still believe that like yeah he's good, he's good. And so that's basically it. That I could probably stop the live right now and have a really fantastic day. I said what I needed to say. And how many minutes did it take me to do that? How many minutes? Oh, 9 minutes. All of 9 minutes. That's it. That's the whole life. That's the whole life is complete. We can call it the day. We can call I said what I needed to say. I said it. He's good. No, I'm gonna try to stick it out for an hour. I'm gonna try to hang out, kind of, I'll try to chill out for a little bit. I'll do my little card shuffling my cards. Um, hmm and my goodness. So, oh my gosh. Oh, uh, I'm hearing. Okay, TDJ spirits. I'm gonna be going back and forth. Okay, we know you good. We know you the bishop. Okay, we already stated that, but people need to know that I have, well, I haven't come up with exactly the layout of my thumbnails, but I've already sort of did my little edits. So it's just a matter of putting the thumbnails together, come up with amazing titles. It's going to be amazing. It's going to tell the story. Oh, and I can't tell you what the story's about though, because that would give it away. Hold on. Welcome, I'm Psychic Donald. It's a pleasure. Right? Fantastic. Welcome. A pleasure answering all of your questions today. Okay, I'll be brief. I can answer swiftly. Yes, where should we start? Oh, I asked where should we begin? Where should we start today? Oh, you go ahead. I want you to feel comfortable. This is your reading. You tell us how the reading should go, and I'll deliver you the answers as quickly as I can. All right. Okay. Yes. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Okay. Okay. Right. Ah. Okay. Okay. Okay, we could look at those highlights. Let's start with the calendar. We'll do what we call a calendar method, and then we can go into some of the like you said, the compensation part. You said when. Okay, so this is going to help us with that. So what I can see in this chain, in the midst of the chain of events, they're saying that a great deal of energy, home, oh boy, yeah, on either side. It opens up about a lot about him. Okay. It's saying that, gosh, he's in every bit. You almost got this complete. The only thing that's missing in all of this is um, the money. Like you said, that's all what it comes down to is just the money. They did say in the next year over January, you will experience a slight breakthrough. I believe there's going to be a proposal, but I still believe that it's going to be a little bit more of a fight to go. I'm getting more like a more 6 months max, like literally end of May month, the May month. right? I'm hearing the end of the May month, but six astrological signs. So it's about like 6 months roughly in 2025, like, like the sign of Cancer. And I'm seeing agreements. So something is going to cross your desk come January. I don't think you're going to go with it. You're going to be not satisfied. You're still getting some facts straight, or there's going to be new discoveries in January that's going to say, wait, hold up, what about, like, I bet you could do a little bit better than that. And then it's going to carry out. Then the last piece is uh, June, or well, late May into June, and by June, and then it happens. So that's the time frame. But may I read your highest vibration? I can multitask. I'm listening to your question, but I also want to read your highest vibration as well. Okay, what's your next question? For everything to come where you're satisfied, because they're gonna throw something at you, but in January you're gonna say no, no, no. It's like there's something more that you're looking for. Oh, and your highest vibration is this. This is what I see with the highest vibration. They're saying that, yeah, absolutely, you're on the right path. So it is a yes, it is going to happen. I do see you escalating this. There is like you said, like managing strategy to getting more money, assets. That's what you're going after. And they said by the path you're taking, you're being recognized for this new transition in life, and it's going to unlock for you. I know it's been an uphill battle, but it's going to be well worth it, because you're not going to, instead of the loss we would be taking, we're saying, what about the sharing? Like, like marriage, and then the share. Like, look, it's a partnership, and so you got to get what is due you, right? So, and it works out for you, so it is an absolute yes. And then I see you moving on in a good place, and but with something, your work and investment in your previous marriage. Yes. 2025. Mm-hmm. Yes. Good. Yes. Mm. 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 Right. Okay. Ah. Mm. Right. Okay. Mm. Right. Okay. Okay. Mm. I don't think it's going to be long term. I believe you're absolutely you know what you're doing. To be honest, you know exactly what you're doing. You're moving on. Like, you're ready for this new space. You're ready to take on this new journey. When I say you know what you're doing, like, you are very much focused in the future. You're in a very good place to begin meeting somebody. And yes, it's going to be in 2025. 2025 is going to be your romantic year. You're going to feel very much caught up in the taken up by that romantic spirit of 2025. Yes. Okay. Well, let's take a look and see what we gathered here. So now this is specifically the partner to marry. Let's take a look. So what they illustrate here is this. Um. Oh my gosh. You're getting a lot of vibrations that represent October, the October time. But it's going to be between March, okay? Excuse me. Yeah. Well, late March. So like April, right? April, like March and April. throughout October. Like you'll meet somebody, I believe, in this time frame is when love finds you. And that's when this is the time when the person wants to also settle down and form a house. Like whether you want to say living together. It's also where you can be focused about like you said, you want to get a home as well. So home is talking about where you're going to have the home, and also this person is going to be in the midst of that because I see that there's going to like I see this person coming to visit you and things like that. I'm also seeing even like contracts and paperwork deeds and things that are associated with the house as well. Okay. And I see this, okay, your son does show up beside you, okay? So it's like there's a strong understanding about this journey of finding. And then this gentleman comes through. Now, he finally steps forward. He has medium light hair or light brown hair. My guy says that very organized, like business wise, very grounded in life. I believe like he has his career going for himself. He seems to be very structured in this lifetime. I'm also picking up let me see. I'm picking up about him that he has very high energy, like he's very energetic. And I get the vibrations you're saying, like where have you been? On my like that I keep hearing this. Where you been? I get that strong sense as well. Mm. Well, it illustrates that he's more corporate. I would say in the corporate fields is what I see because he's very, very organized, and they illustrate that very grounded. When it comes to finances, having his home in order or affairs. He also seems to be in the where they say where he has to sort of come up with many ideas. Like he seems to be very innovative. Like come up with like business plans, business ideas, things like that. Um, which I get the sense that he could very well. I mean, if you were interested in starting a business with him, I think that would be a fantastic fit. Although when I read for him, I think he works for like within a company that's more corporate, and he's just very, very quick witted and have that education for that area of life is what I see. Um, right. And I also see that he and you will have finances in place. Well, I see, okay, your finances is your finances, but I mean, when you two are like pulling it together to form your lives or to begin your life journey in a good way, I'm seeing that you both are able to do that for yourselves. And it seems to be a match, like you two are a match on paper as well. Not just, I mean, of course, by person, but also on paper. Hmm. Hmm. Well, well, you missed the part. Um, so in that pause, um, before the pause, rather, it discussed that in the interim, that in fact that you were discussing a home and there were agreements and deeds and contracts related to a home. But no, I'm referencing that he when you meet him, it's around the time when you're seeking a home for yourself because your finances and your home is you're responsible for that. You got it. You're right. Like I want my own home. I got you. So yeah, but no, when you're gonna meet him as you're just finding your place, your home. Correct. So it's like so that kind of gives us a point, 2 points. I say late March into April. That's in Aries, all the way to Scorpio. Well, like in I would say the October month, late October. During this time, you're going to go through many wonderful changes. So that's well, by then you will have fulfilled everything that's dealing with money concerning, from the courts, the home. You would have gravitated, attracted the home, that you're. You're landing, and then also have met partnership during this time. And that's right. Oh, I see. Well, the according to the reading, going based on what the spirits have already said, and I pass along to you, you two are really great on paper, and he and you come together and work like you both are good together just as people, but also great on paper and working kind of coming together to establish, like if, whether it's a business of life or a side hustle, he and you both are very much agreeable in that matter. So it would, yes, you should absolutely, map this out, plan this out, and I'm telling you, this is a favorable time. This is, well, 2025 is the year to do it. Right? Oh, I see. Hmm. Go for the home because it's in the midst of you getting the home, the partner shows up anyway. That's how it goes. That's I'm hoping that you're understanding my part. I cannot stress that enough. You're in the midst of like I'm just living my life. I'm like getting my house. I got you got your money, and you're like let's do this. You're like let's get this house, and the son is next. I said the son is, and I saw you both side by side, very happy, and then he came along. Yeah, he come along, but he comes with bringing so much intellect. He's very smart. Hmm. Yes, beautiful. A pleasure. I enjoyed our reading. Thank you. Girl. I'll be like, no, I'm patient. It's just that sometimes like I want people to like to really get what I'm saying because I don't want them to miss out on opportunities, because they put in money on the line, they're waiting for big money, they're waiting for their lives, to get, to kind of like fall in place, and I don't want them to like be hindered or anything like that. No, they don't need to be hindered in any capacity. So I'm like, let me give you the right answers. And I know I say a lot of stuff before people. I have this thing where oh my gosh, my parents, everybody, all my family, not just my parents, my family hated it. Like, I will like get ahead of people's conversations and say everything that they're gonna say, and then they'll say it, and they're like, "Let me use my own. Let me say it." I'm like, "You're literally arguing with me about me reading your mind. That literally, don't do that. Don't do what? Read. I mean, like full on, like seriously, like coming at me. I'm glad I didn't stop doing it though. My gosh, that would have been terrible if I would have stopped. I'm glad I didn't stop. No, because if had I stopped, oh my gosh, what would I be doing today? I had to like have gone to be a lawyer or something. 20 that was 20 minutes that like minutes fly by fast. Uh let me read. Let me do a reading on TD Jakes. TD Jakes. I've done astrological charts on famous pastors before, so don't worry. Like I'm professional, okay? Uh, I have looked at Juanita Bynum's astrological chart, um, Bishop uh, Jordan's astrological chart, so I can read. I've read my grandmother's pastor, whose name is Brother Emmanuel, and so now I'm gonna read Bishop T.D. Jakes' tarot cards and see what they have to say. So this is what I find. Okay, here we go. What do the spirits need us to know? I'm gonna read. Just gonna read his path real quick. Read his path. Ooh, the sun. That man is healthy. I don't care what y'all say. That man is healthy. Money, personally, emotionally, like he is becoming centered. T.D. Jake's really about his money right now. Good. About his power too. Nine, energetically. He can't do. Ooh, he got two things in the balance. He won't move forward. He wants to move forward with things, but something is stopping him from doing so. Oh gosh, something personal too. He's not able to move forward. Like something is in the balance. It says that it's like one more thing he needs to do before he proceeds forward. Three, three. Let's see. It's something financial though. It's like money wise. It's something in the communication. He can't communicate effectively. He's got all the eights. Wow, really? He got eights. Seven. Okay. Which ones are missing here? Which ones are missing? The one that's missing is the money. Ooh, his money is kind of tied. Oh boy, his money's kind of tied up. There's a business function that's a little bit kind of like tight, like in conversations, like one more step. I bet it happens for him in the turn of the year because that is the year of people. It's also the year of Venus, Libra dominant, all 2025. Libra is about that money, partner, particularly through partnership. Through his partnerships and contracts are going to come through in 2025. Okay. Um, okay, so let's take a look and see. Well, that's good to hear. Okay, let me shuffle these. I want to also read the highest vibrations. This is more about what's going on in the material world. I'll read the highest vibrations, and then I also will read like what's going on in the world. And then I'm gonna go like, yeah, I gotta put some hot water to my 20 minutes seem like it flies by so quick, but my coffee doesn't seem to think so. It got cold. I like it kind of. I mean, it's warm. It's all right, but I'm in a place of comfort where I kind of want, I want it to kind of be like steaming. God. Okay. Let's see. His highest vibration. How many minutes I got? I got like 30. Okay. Like 27 minutes, 20, 27, 26 minutes. Okay. All right. So, okay, TJ, how's he going to do? How's he going to do fairly with this space? I'm not even going to read what's going on. I already know that part. We already talked about that. His body is consecrated, and he goes to court because he takes himself to court. Literally, he takes himself to court. And you got to read between the lines. Takes himself to court. Okay. Anyway, so even in this reading, it says that his path number is 8, by the way, and which is bit of a solo journey. And so there's something that is that he's doing that is dear to him. Though he has, of course, he has to work with people, obviously, because 2025 is about the human heart. It's about people. You're gonna see a lot of that stuff kind of going on, like a lot of decisions, big decisions, even world decisions based on the human heart. People being very passionate, even in this area, in groups, like collectively speaking. Um, so he's been something he's been yeah he's been working with an investment, an investment. Something he's been working on that's more along the lines of okay, divine. The timing is right. Here it is, partnership. I don't see. He's just. I'm like I'm a magnet. I'm a magnet. I always get the right answers. All the answers just magnetize to me. Oh, and he's a wonderful counselor. Three. Oh, that's his lawyers. Lawyers. He's got his home. He's got a Aquarius. Yeah, he's got to rebel, revolutionize. His theme is revolutionary. He's a revolutionizing mind. Uranus, I bet, is his best friend. He's learning, so he's been learning about a different kind of business. Three. I think his voice is a bit, yeah, something about his voice. How to use his voice effectively. Okay, his business voice. I believe that would represent utilizing um, his ability to move, maybe his image, to speak through his image. We know that. We know that. Okay, so business wise, okay, the home. He's got to protect his home. Oh boy, yeah, this is more really about his marriage. It comes down to his marriage. He has to. So this image would be his image as a husband, as a father, and then the business image. So he has to reflect being this awesome father, grandfather figure, and who is like have people around him giving him wise counsel. Who is like he's learning. He's even learning new things. Oh, so much for TD Jakes in the new year 2025. So many things, wonderful things to look towards. Okay. Welcome, Psychic Donald. Okay, thank you. Mhm. A pleasure. I'm Psychic Donald. Pleasure answering your questions today. Welcome. A pleasure. I'm Psychic Donald. A pleasure answering your questions today. And for our psychic reading, what would you like for us to start? You have a question in mind? Okay. Okay, thank you for that. So let's take a look and see what gives, what the guides say. What I can see in this space, let's read what happens. Um, the guides illustrate that I get the sense of like running, like having little run-ins from time to time. Like you might see each other, spot each other, maybe out in the open, maybe being sharing in the same spaces. Because I do sense that you're gonna bump into each other from time to time. I do see that. But let's see if getting back together is something that your partner's interested in. What I can see in this point is the partner is kind of like watching you, I believe. I mean, definitely still has that sort of tie. Partner's kind of checking up on you. Seems like to be checking in, either inquiring or checking in, like finding out things about you. Something's blocked, unawakened. Oh, the partner is not making any initiatives. Kind of like living in the memories. The partner doesn't know what to say. Everything is in fifth dimension, which means not talking, not communicating, or like at a distance. Like it's a high possibility. It's like when two people don't talk, they don't know how each other truly feel, and so we kind of think all the worst and sometimes even some of the good things. But until you actually bump into each other and say, "Oh, the person is actually smiling and being kind when we meet," or bump into each other, then it's different. It's like, oh, we're getting along. All this time I thought this person was upset, but really this person, your ex, I mean, he's been wanting to run into you, wanting to talk to you, been thinking about you, want to see if you're okay, things like that, but didn't never just simply ask you, like contact you or something. Yeah, this person is not. I think it would be easier if your ex knew that it was okay, that you were okay, number one, and that you were open. You were okay with keeping in contact. Then I think getting back together is a higher possibility. Right now, they said it's just a possibility of getting back together, but we would need to say, how do we make it much higher? It is just allowing the partner to feel like your ex, that it's okay to connect. You're okay with it, keeping in contact. Mm. Yes, 1,000%. That don't mean to initiate. It just means to let the part, by you reaching out means I'm okay with us communicating, keeping in contact. We can still remain in, in conversation. We don't have to decide what we're gonna do just like right here and now, but let's know that we're good. Then your ex is going to be reaching out and things like that and bumping into you, and then higher chance of you two getting back together. Yes. Yes. Mm. um I get the sense that you should at least do it, like, definitely this year. At least you should do it while we're in December. At least minimal. It doesn't have to be tonight, or but it definitely some point in time this month for sure. Mm-hmm. Because bringing the new year in optimism, that is one reason. The second reason is that I, just reading just moments ago in my meditation about, like hearts becoming one. People who are in our lives. We bring in the new year together. We bring in a new year together long term. So like a long term connection we're creating here. So we definitely want to plant that seed this year. So like while we're in December 2024. So if you wanted to wait till maybe like, last week of December, that would be absolutely fine. Or next week sometime, that would be fine. Mm. I should only speak to where the spirits speak. I don't want to confuse the reading. We probably should we should stay exactly where we are, because that's where you get the results. Mhm. Straight to the answer as quickly as possible. That's how we do it. Yes. Now you've got those answers. Just remember what to do. Well, I mean, I don't know in that regard, and maybe that's even more of a reason, that you're so focused and so you need to know. And maybe that's one of the reasons why reaching out is so important for you. Because he's feeling the same way. He's asking psychically the same thing. Are you okay? So now you should let him know so that he can let you know. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Don't find a reason to talk yourself out of it. Don't talk yourself out of it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look, and we're gonna find out what's going on. So, in the interim, let's see. We're gonna read these pathways. So it describes that he and you will. Um, hmm. It seems to me that he would like. Um, like a getaway. Like if you say holiday or a getaway, he would like that, is what I'm picking up on. And he would have no problem with that. Actually, I think he would respond to you very quickly. I don't think you should present this to him too so early. I hope that you do it in in the correct season. Like maybe more closer, like into spring months or summer, mid year. Like around those times, because then it's a quick yes. And they said that it would definitely be a nice, like catching up or reconnecting, so it actually would add to the ability to reconnect. And by the way, the chemistry is still very very much fresh, like the way that you two have the chemistry between yourselves, that's still very fresh. Right. So that means it definitely would be something that would be of interest. And he would respond to you quickly, like the moment you make the suggestion in 2025, around that seasonal time, spring or summer. He's going to respond to you right away with enthusiasm. He's very straightforward with it as well, and he thinks it's even a great idea. But see, now I have to read in context, because there is a bit of a context. You two are in a good place when you do ask this question, meaning he and you are already in communication anyway, had already been talking and feel a little bit more comfortable. You two have even gotten together, have run into each other, and then this happens. So I just wanted to put that in the right place. But it does happen. So in other words, I'm hoping that what I'm hoping that you not do is, like, the very first thing that is suggested. Hey, we're going on a trip. You're gonna come along, and that's the first time that you've reached out. I hope that that's not what we're gonna do. We say no, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna already have communication with him. Okay, great, fantastic. You got it. Okay. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Right. Yeah, the dates are going to change, and I never ask questions, so that's why I never ask questions, because it has to be from the guides. Right. The guides gave us the dates, and there you go. Now you know when. Okay. Very good. Very good. So, what other questions you have today? Mm. Hmm. Okay. Let's take a look and see there. So the guides here illustrate that you will. Um, Well, this was a bit of this one could spin off into its own thing. Like this one is, I feel like this person is always going to be around you, is what I pick up on, regardless of what else you've got going on. Always open for good times. You all like wanting to meet up. Um, you have time on your hands, your free time, like the very much on the go. There's all green light, from their end, from their side. Like life experiences, great partner, a great partnership, a little bit friends with benefits. Okay, this, but but it's more deeper. Like you're a friend that has such deep connection. You would say that, wow, you two are like a special type of relationship. This person could end up developing deeper feelings, and maybe even feelings that would surpass what would be considered strong even now. You may say, well, yeah, the connection is pretty strong, but this person will develop even stronger, like someday will even would try to test the line to see if like settling down with them is in the cards. So one day will maybe even what would take you serious, or at least would want some kind of dedication or great loyalty to be expressed between yourselves. This person's going to develop stronger feelings, if I can plainly say that. Stronger feelings, that's what I see. Mm, right. Well, I get the sense that it's not so much, well, okay, so we probably should say it exactly the way that it was stated already, and that is the communication leads to meeting up. And then, but you ask the question, but how long is it going to take? I do believe that a lot of this reading is discussing like meeting up and bumping into it, right, or running, having the run-ins more so. Definitely would be more like into the new year, like January. It is going to be into the new year, 2025, where like wanting to meet up and spend um, because this person does not immediately take up the relationship immediately. Like the communication is fine, talking from time to time, but then starts to initiate and saying, okay, so it's okay if they reach out, and does. Okay, everything is smooth, no one's angry. And then in the January, the new year, that's when it becomes, yeah, a meeting up, yeah, that'll be fine. Why not? That'll be amazing. So that's the way it's gonna play out. So it'll be more like January. I would say like it's still pretty much less than a month's time, but definitely more January than December, I would say. And December is a time where I just see communication. That means only just talking. That's all I see. Mhm. Okay, right? Okay, so let's take a look and see when that happens. The guides here illustrate that, oh my gosh, a move for either one, actually, you say. Well, in the new year, that again, in the new year, this is going to be more of a long term move. Okay, long term move, I see. It seems to, okay, other people's connection, other people. I see more of a move, okay, move for you, a stable. No, he's going to be more stable. You'll make the move. I see a move for you. I see him stable, like being remaining where he's at. He may move if his life aligns with like a move that you've made, then he may do something there. But I see more of a move for you than I do for him. I see a move in you. Yeah, he's very grounded. He likes being grounded. Hmm. You're the mover. Hmm. When they tell me February, they have here February timing. Pisces. Oh, excuse me. It'll be like late February, early March for you. That's the time. Um, at that time, I didn't see. No, I do believe he's going to remain where he is at. But also, I believe that the same token that he's going to come to like visit the new place, like he'll frequent or he'll like maybe come visit, stay for a time, but not like I don't see a move for him for a while. Like I didn't even see a move. He's more like talking about him staying put where he's at, but just connecting with you from time to time. You're the one who makes the move, and then once you're settled, then he visits and things like that, more or less. But he always has his place to go back home to. Is the way they illustrate that. He's not ready to live with anybody. Changes in work. Okay, got you. So now I cannot imagine that there not be. Absolutely, there's going to be some shifting there with the work. Let's see in what way though, because it's a very favorable time. That means something, if something changes, something good happened. So let's take a look. The guides illustrate, yeah, um, new direction, maybe even maybe a new position. I'm seeing new money. So like new stream of income. So something's going to change. Those are showing me like cadences or the health vibrations and nurture. You're a nurturer. Okay. Trust. Okay. There's a shift you're going to make, like an outlook. They said the outlook for your career is there's some changes that's going to happen that you're going to manifest. You're going to manifest a new position of sorts or a new job description, and it's going to bring about new money. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that I'm not able to see. Uh, I'm not able to see in that department, but I can sense if there were like, was he like distracted or were there anyone around? I can see if there was anyone connected to him. I can say that part. Okay, so let's take a look. So the guys say in this round that, let's see. Um, okay, so during the time you, new beginnings. Okay, he was together for a long time. The two of you. Okay, so when things changed, there were shifts of um, there is somebody around him, but there was somebody who he never took up on. He never went with that person. Like it's you and him, and then there's somebody who they revealed, but he didn't take them up. He did not date them or didn't want to be with them rather. And then ultimately he chose you over that person. So during the time that he and you were dating, he kept it between he and you, um, until now he can do whatever he wants, being that he's out of the relationship. So I don't know what he's doing now, but he's viewed as just with you in this reading. But there was somebody who did reveal that they had feelings to him, but he wasn't interested. I don't really care about your sex life. Sorry. Gay. I don't even care about heterosexual people's sex life. I just don't care about nobody's sex life. I'm sorry. I just don't care. I'm like, look, I will receive, like, I'm very specific. Like, look, I'll see, like, what's, like binoculars. Like, oh, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, like, oh, yeah, like, they share a drink. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would say cheater, but well, I would make it very clear. I don't go beyond the doors. Not for me. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, so what time is it? Oh, I only got 1 more minute. So 1 more minute, and I'm gonna do okay. I'm gonna so I have like 1 more minute, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go. My goodness, today. Oh my gosh. You guys, 39. Oof. Oh boy. I had an experience. Like, I was like, so I met this couple. I hope they don't have any ideas. Because I already dropped a one interracial couple. I don't have to drop a reverse interracial couple. I already did to well, it was but both instances. Well, this would be no, this would be the same. No, this would still be the same couple. It would be like black and white. Yeah, the dude is black, the white, the woman is white. I'm like, I hope they not thinking anything, because uh, I don't know what it is. I know what it is. I just okay. There's beautiful people, and then there's sexy people. There's like people who are like they just have a quality. What do you call it? I have a seductive quality to me. Okay, there's beautiful people, right? And they know what they are. They're that group, and then there's seductive people. I'm in the seductive group, and it gave me that vibe. I could pick up. I'm old. I've been me for a long time, so I picked up on that vibe, and I'm like, oh boy, I picked on then that jealous, like biting energy that I got from the hurt. Like, then, he kind of like I had to go like, yeah, I did this. I didn't address him or anything because we were, I was like doing my thing. They know me by name, right? So I'm interacting because I love being in a free America, and I like the fact that we don't no longer have to hold hands. So I'm like, I'm not like saying, what up, my homie? Like I don't have to say, I should have to say anything to you at all. That's what it means to be free. Like we don't have to be like, yeah, you're struggling. My struggles, brother. My struggles. Me too. Yeah, it doesn't have to be. No, 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 no. Like I'm just like, living my life. I'm like, yeah, like laughing. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I'm just reading my tarot cards and I'm enjoying my life and I'm, reading my crystal ball and, I'm doing chat readings and we're laughing. I'm like, yeah, I should get four coffees instead of two, like that. So hope that doesn't sound too bad. Well, anyway, so yeah, I got that vibe. And then I was like walking out, I was like kind of like sitting there, just like kind of like just staring, like, I was like, so I just, I was like, mm-mm, mm-mm. I was like, it better not come back around because I'm kind of deadly. I kind of, I've been serving people, and I just don't want to do that, because the first time we ran into, and then this is the second time I ran into them too. So anyway, I didn't get a, well, even though I went around, and then we kind of, it was just that they kind of like, in my view. So anyway, I hope I'm just reading a little bit too much into it. I mean, yeah, they better wait a few more years because I'm still quick. So if y'all thinking y'all try to make y'all do try to hop on this whole you know this Trump thing, y'all, you better give me a few more years to get up the ladder because I'm still quick. I'm still pretty quick. Stuff. Face down in the but look, it's not snow. I mean, it's it's kind of glazed over. Yeah, have face down on it. The snow, it look snow print. Please, please, Lord, please don't let no, please don't let it happen. Please, Lord, don't let. Please, Lord, I'm begging you. Please don't put me in this position. I'm begging you, Lord. Please don't show. Please don't. Please, I know your mighty works. Please, you don't need to show off for me today. Not in this one, Lord. Please. Please bless me another way. Lord, bless me with clients that I can help, including black men, black men, black women. Yeah, help me write these unique mess spiritually guided messages that I say the right things. White women, white men, Latino, Oriental, all of them. Yeah, all of them. Indian, Muslim. If I've forgotten some, Native American. If I've forgotten some, include them too, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you. Whew, okay, I prayed that from my heart. So now y'all know I begged for this not to happen. So you know I've got to be the good guy. You know I'm the good one. So if sun go down, you know I prayed that that would be not the case. So, okay, all right, okay, okay. I'm out of here. Okay, I see y'all in a little bit.